Hi everyone, and happy return to the Help coin. However, we are fortunate enough to have it today. Every morning, I look forward to seeing that paycheck in the old bank account. In this episode, we revert back to the classic 9 to 5 or 8 to 5, or 8 to 5 as we call it these days. Why are we discussing XRP? Why appropriately, we are about to execute a really powerful maneuver. Yes, in fact, as we have discussed numerous times on this channel, XRP is going to make its first effort to break out of this buy zone. I am telling you, it is coming. Time is running out. We will cross over and cross over again. There's some incredible news from Brazil, people, and we're going to talk a little bit about polyscience because investors in these signs may be in some problems, which is awful and unpleasant to hear, but we have to spread the word so that you can relax and sit back. Let's start with Bitcoin, which is currently trading at $67,139 and $140. It has changed drastically over the last 24 hours, down 1.28%. Ethereum, which had recently risen from 3,518, is now up 3.1%. Both USDT and USDC are still trading at $1 PEX, while XRP is trading at a lean 47 cents. Yes, people, it's true that after 7 years, XRP is now 47 cents. What are we going to do with this thing? The market capitalization of all cryptocurrencies is currently down 1.45%. It is approaching the red line of $2.477 trillion and above. In case you haven't been paying attention, all 5 of my forecasts have come true exactly as expected. Visit the Twitter page. You can view every call I've made since the year's beginning by clicking the pin tweet, and we are nailing you with exact precision. Something that this space hasn't seen in a long time. I've got you covered. May 27th, don't worry about that. I tweeted it out. What does Bitcoin do next? Strong consolidation is taking place in the $66,000 to $68,000 range. Strange, fast forward to 2 or 3 weeks later, depending on the circumstances. On which seat 67 does Bitcoin sit? Where may that bottom be? 66,000 to be exact. Crazy, huh? Although I am aware that whale numbers are rising, what will be the next significant development? 74,000 is all you need to focus on. You should only be aware of 74. As soon as that breaks, you'll witness the wildest movement in both your life and Bitcoin, rising as far as the $90,000 range. That's how easy it is. This year is Bitcoin's year. Bitcoin is going to skyrocket. When will money stop flowing into Bitcoin and start flowing into the alternatives? 2025, as I've been telling many individuals who have found me since the start of the year, you're wrong, rip this year. It is taking place. Listen, if it occurs this year, I will own up to my mistakes and be incredibly glad for each and every one of us. However, we are now examining the charts, and I frequently collaborate with Keith. I can really pull up one of those charts that we can view live on the video when he spreads the zones out the charts for me. His chart has been dead on for quite some time. Let me get it for you now. Let's get started. I've previously demonstrated to us that's the zone. There it is. We want to hit when that is hit and broken, at which point XRP begins to accelerate. If I can locate it live on the stream, which I'm very confident I can, I'll show you another one on a shorter time frame level. But this one illustrates this because it's on a longer picture. When that zone is breached, it will show you an updated version of this, what we are looking at right now, and how near we are. It's finished. You may now proceed. Here's an additional one. We're about to walk into that small bison me, but we've already arrived, right? We're involved. The day at the bottom is not important. Your window of opportunity is closing when it does. When that happens, we can indicate that XRP's bottom doesn't align with any of the earlier charts. These beautiful lines are visible. The halfway through in the last part, when we've barely gone past the having the bull run, is almost halfway over, and we're almost there. Look at that dot. It is alerting us to the fact that we are approaching the time when the bottom will occur and money will start to move out. Pay heed. When the month is halfway over and you still don't have your locks lines, it's time to start building those points once one. For a very unusual occasion, both the male and female elders are up when you accept period words back. These are 3 points apiece, and there are only 3 of each available. Grab them while you can, indicating that a ceremony will consist of 3 points. It means that if someone has 2 points on 1 point, you will receive more XRP in return. Is that accurate? If there is any truth to this video, they released it. As of now, we're not sure. There is a rumor that he met someone who informed him that no one has been able to verify this as of yet. But since Zach is a credible source, I'd say the information is generally accurate. Visit Polly's Twitter account to see how he breaks this down. He essentially goes over what's happening with it. It appears that whoever purchased Polly's sign proceeded by the link indicating that those stocks and Polly's will have zero value. Which is to say, folks, it's a gut punch. However, that's the reality, isn't it? It's like flipping a cruel coin. You plunge into a cruel coin, you invest in a cryptocurrency asset because you believe it will be the next big thing. You believe it will be the greatest thing to happen in the future. It does no good at all to leap into pre-seed enterprises since you never know if they will succeed. Jack McDonald, as you are aware, currently works at Ripple. Bird symbol indicates that Bitcoin will probably reach 1 million. Polysign is gone, and Ripple Purchase Standard Custody recently completed 779 billion. By 2025, he projects a price of 200,000. He is not incorrect. A lock of 160,000 on Bitcoin is certain. Place the target there. It will reach 160,000. I've mentioned for the previous week how much higher we can go to get 250,000 is what matters now. It's possible that Bitcoin may reach 250,000 at its peak. Since it was the early stages of the bull run, why did my statistics change? My pre-established goals were roughly 130 to 150, give or take. As I mentioned earlier, however, we did something that had never been done before, correct? The price of Bitcoin and the entire market capitalization of cryptocurrencies both reached an all-time high before having indicating that when the markets begin to trend in the right direction, this move will be extremely forceful. The brace for Bitcoin is never broken. Before reaching an all-time high, it always occurs months later. It was the first time in history that something like that occurred. Why? Because I'm going to blame it on institutional money entering the market through ETFs and not making retail end users feel even more FOMO. Thus, by 2025, 200,000 people, I agree with you, I do. Time will clearly tell. Take a peek at this future stanza. At the XRP Ledger Apex event, co-founder and CTO Marco Bordon talked on navigating the multi-chain world and the XRP Ledger's route to interoperability. According to him, we must make technology obsolete for end users. What else did he say? For a long while, there was a heated argument about it, and people kept telling me I was mistaken. Whatever, these guys who like hiding behind keyboards and talking all this garbage are these Twitter heaters. They are ignorant and ineffective. That's the world of social media for you. All they want to do is dispute with you. The XRP token serves as the gas token for the root network. Everyone then mentioned low root network. Yes, there will be a Ripple game including money, but XRP won't be used. He affirmed that it is, so pay attention. For the end user, we must make technology disappear. It's not like they're creating fresh magic. However, we must develop technology that enables the device to be invisible. I really think that the only way we can successfully onboard end customers and serve them is if we make technology seem effortless. And by that, what does he mean? He is making the analogy that when you send an email, you don't give a damn about what technologically is happening behind the scenes. You don't care how it functions behind the scenes. All you want to do is enter your email address in the tube area, complete the subject line, put a message in the body, and click send. That is the topic he is discussing. People don't care. You say, if I send money by Western Union and you tell me, hey, listen, we just cut the fees by 50%, 80%, whatever the number may be, instead of arriving in 2 or 3 days. That's 2 to 5 days from now. It will arrive in a matter of seconds. It doesn't concern me. How are you doing? I won't even try to challenge it. My eyebrows will most likely shoot up. That's amazing, isn't it? He's chatting about that with his geese. He causes a rippling effect. He works on Latin growth as a developer relations employee. If you're not looking at Argentina right now, he leaves. It will be too late for you. Cryptocurrency was widely used in Argentina for payments and as a store of value.